It was a sight seen by many, a suspected meteor lighting up the night sky around 10 p.m. last night. The video captured by a Portage police officer with his dashboard camera. It's been described as a blue or green ball. Others even heard rumbling and felt the shaking as it lit up the night sky. The possible meteor that burst over southern Wisconsin, also seen all across the Midwest. It passed so quickly, few captured it on camera. And those who did, well, it went viral on the internet.
Access the images from the camera directly.
Pete Pokrant has known what he wanted to do ever since a weatherman visited his class in second grade.
I'm the computer systems administrator here, so if it has to do with computers, I'm involved in it.
On a normal day, he's tracking cloud movement and radar maps, running the weather instruments at the UW's Atmospheric and Oceanic Sciences Department. But Wednesday was not a normal day.
I looked up into the sky and it was blue. Like daylight, blue sky at 10 o'clock at night, and I just thought that was really unusual.
Pokrant wasn't the only one whose night brightened by a flash, an apparent meteor. Dane County's 911 center flooded with concerned callers for more than an hour.
I just saw a huge streak come from the sky. It was green, it broke apart, and then it kind of fizzled out, like exploded. I mean, this thing was just huge.
It looked like there was a plane on fire that was going really fast, and then it just exploded.
I wondered if, since we're capturing images every 10 seconds with our cameras upstairs, I wondered if we had caught it on the webcam.
The cameras mounted on the 16th-story roof of the AOS building are fixed eyes in the sky. Pokrant found two images of the possible meteor just as it exploded.
This is the camera that actually took that shot, but roughly it started up over there, maybe above the, is that the engineering research building? Kind of just came in like that. And it appeared to explode in the sky over Camp Randall. I mean, far in the distance from there, but in that general direction.
The images were shared and seen nationally on CNN and other news outlets.
And, I mean, now we're getting just thousands of hits, per hour.
So many hits, it saturated his server. But the man who's watched the weather since he was a kid understands the excitement.
Bright lights that you don't normally see in the sky intrigue people. Just another day in the office. I mean, some days are slow and some days are crazy, and this one's been kind of crazy.
So, just what was it? Jim Lattis with UW Space Place says his best guess is that this was a chunk of space rock, and by using pictures and video that folks took, Lattis says more can be learned in the days to come.
And then they know how far away it is, how fast it was moving, and people who know how to do these calculations will be able to figure out how big a chunk of rock we're talking about.
Several of our Facebook fans sharing their experience. Aaron Adamczak works for Capitol Police at the governor's mansion last night where it, quote, lit up security cameras something serious. Thought MedFlight was flying over Lake Mendota with a spotlight on. He says it looked like daylight for a couple of seconds. Stephanie Wilson saw it in the Janesville area. Her kids, quote, freaked, thinking it's a transformer. Awesome sight it was. Marietta Curtis, Meteor, space junk, watching at Richland Center where the show lasted 30 to 45 seconds, she says. Sky, bright shade of blue, then a minute later heard a loud explosion, and we thank all of you for sharing your experience. We're back next with Gary's forecast.